Hello everyone. Welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. Myself Mohammed Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. Topic of today's video is how to use Trello for beginners. So let's get started. In today's video, we will talk about the Trello and I will talk you through about each feature and how we can use those features as well. Trello is a Kanban style web-based list making application. Originally, it was created by Fog Creek Softwares in 2011. In simple words, Trello is a collaboration tool which helps you to organize your project into boards. In one glance, Trello can tell you what has been done, who's working on what's been worked on, and where something is in process. It is just like a whiteboard which is filled with list of sticky notes, with each note has information about the task for you and your team. It's a very good tool to stay connected related to your work, especially during this economic crisis and lockdown period. Nowadays, a lot of small and medium-sized companies are using it to manage their projects, daily routines, and tasks. So let's get started with signing up in Trello. So go to your favorite browser, and in that browser, just write Trello.com and just hit enter. This is the default page of Trello.com, and here we have two buttons. One button says sign up, it's free, and other says log in here. So those who are new to Trello will obviously sign up for it, and those who already have account on Trello will obviously log in to their account. So let's sign up and make our account on Trello. So I will just click here. As you can see, we have multiple options here. I can use my email address, which can be of any domain, like it can be from Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, etc. Or you can sign up using your Google account, Microsoft, your Apple account, or your Slack account. So it is your choice that with which one you want to go. So I'm going with email address. I will enter my email address here, and after that I will hit on continue. And now we have to enter our name which we want to keep for our account. So in my case, I'm going with Mohammed Zubair, and after that I have to create my password. So I will create my password here. After that I will just click on sign up button, and now we have to give a name to our team for which we are making this Trello board. Remember, we can make the Trello board for the whole company, or we can make it for different teams as well. For example, there are several departments in your company, and you can make different boards for each company as well. Or you can make one board for the whole company. So I will talk you through about this later in this video in details. So in my case, I'm going to make it for one department of the company, and I will name that department as instruction team. So I will just click on this button. Now it is showing me a structure which I'm going to get as default. Means that I will have three lists in my board. In one list, I can add the details about the work which I have to do today. In other list, I will enter the details about the work which I am doing. And at the end, I will have a list where I will enter the information about the work which I have done today. After that, I will just click on this button. So I will just enter random information here because I'm going to change everything when we get to the Trello board. So I will just enter random information here. So I will write here ABCDEF. And here I will write GHI, and now it says now you are a pro, keep building your boards. I will just click on this button. So this was just a tour of how we can use the Trello, or how it will going to behave with our requirements. So at the moment we got to this page. So I will just click on this home button, and now I will create a workspace for my team here. This is the workspace which we have created earlier in the tour, but now I want to have a real one. So for that purpose, I will just click on this plus sign, and here it says workspace name, means what is the name of your department or your team for which you want to create this board or workspace. So I will name it as design department. and after that it says workspace type. So here we have different workspace types. So choose the one which matches your requirements. If you do not find any concerned type here, you can always go for the other types. So I'm going with engineering IT, and after that it says write the description of your workspace. You can skip this step and you can always click on continue. So I will click on continue, and now it says write the email address of the members you want to in this workspace. Means I will enter the email addresses of my teammates which are working in my team to add them in this workspace on Trello. So at the moment I will skip this part and I will click on I will do this later, because I will show this to you how to do it manually by going to the board itself. So again, I will click on this home button. So here are different templates which I can use or which I can choose for my workspace or my boards. So right now I'm just canceling this one because I will show it to you that how we can do it manually later. Here we have different options. If I click on this option here, what we can do, we can create a board, we can have a new template which is pre-made. We can always use that template, and then we can have a workspace, and then at last we have business workspace. So this option is for business accounts, mean you have to pay to get this facility or get this functionality from Trello.com. After that, we have this information page. If I just click on it, here you will get a tour of how to use Trello or what type of functionality and features you are gonna get. And after that, we have this notification button. I will get all the notifications here. This was all about dashboard of Trello.com. And now here we have boards. If I click on it, I will get all the boards here which I have created. For example, if you remember earlier in the video, I created a board with the name of instruction team, and here it is. And here I will get all the templates which I can use for my boards here. And these are different categories of templates. So I can use any category. For example, if we are working on something designing, so we can always go for design category. So I will just click on it here. So I will just skip this here, and now I will click on my workspace which I have just created earlier. So that was design department. So I will click on it and I will click on its boards. So this is my design department board, and here I have different options related to it. So if I click on members, and from here I can add people in my team or in my workspace. So I will just enter the email address of the people I want to enter or I want to add in my workspace here. So after that, I will just click on invite to workspace. So what will happen, that person will get an email invitation to join this Trello board or this Trello workspace. You can add as many people as you want in here. And now let's click on setting and let's see what does it offer. From here we have different options here, and it says upgrading to the business class for more setting. So it is a paid one. And down here, we have different other options here as well. So now here it says private, means this workspace is a private one. No one can see this workspace except me. If I click on change, from here, I can make it public. It means that anyone with the internet can have access to this workspace and they can have the content of this workspace. So for that purpose, I will just go with private. Means only the people which are in this workspace will be able to have access to this workspace. So this was all about settings. And after that, if I click on boards, I can create a new board. So now let's create a new board. For that purpose, just click on it. And in here, it says add board title. So I want to have a board for the month of May. So I will write here May 2021, and after that it says for which department you want to have that board. Obviously we are in design department, but in case we want to change, we can always change from here. And down here it says workspace visible, private, workspace or public. After that we have different backgrounds here. We have more backgrounds here, so we can go with any as per our liking. So I'm going with this one. After that, just click on create board. And now what it will do, it will create a new board for us. And here it is. Let's discuss the board itself. Here we have three options, or you can say the categories of list. As the name suggests, So I can add the information about what to do today, and in here what I'm going to do today and what I have done till today. So these are different information we can have in different lists. This is not a hard and fast rule. You can always change that. And now if I enter the date of today, which is 17 May, and after that if I hit on this button which says add card, you can see that a card has been added into our board. And if I click on this card, here I have a detailed information of this card. Mean now you can add the progress of your day in here in details. So here, as it is under the to-do list, so I will write here what I have to do today or what I am planning to do. And if I cross this one, and here I will add another card. So I will name it as 17 May as well. And in here, I will enter the information about what I am doing. And in here, I will add a card in which I will enter the information what I have done till now. So this was all about how to add card and how to use them. Now let's rename these lists with different names. I want to name this list as Zubair, and I want to name this list as Kevin. I want to name this list as Bob, and from here we can have more lists as well. So I will click on it, and here we have new list. So I will name it as Lana and click on add list. And now I can have more list as well. So for the moment, let's have fifth one as well. And I will name it as Peter. So these are the 5 lists which I have just created here. Earlier it was to do, doing, and done. Now I have changed those lists with different names. For a moment, just assume that you have 5 people working in your team, and for your team you have created this workboard which says design department, and in that I have created 5 different lists, each for my team member. At the moment I do not have these people in my list, but obviously if I add them from going to members, just I have shown you earlier, I will just send them an invitation through email and they will get added into my workspace and they will be able to use these lists. So this was one way of how to make different lists for your each team member. And we have another way of doing it as well, and that is, for a moment, just suppose that these lists do not exist and we have only one this list available. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to change its name and I'm going to name it as May 2021. This is the list which is for everyone in the team and it is for the month of May 2021. Means everyone will come and he and she will enter her and his information in here. So let's suppose Kevin comes and he will add his card and he will write here 17 May Kevin. And now what it will do, he will open his card and he will enter all the information about what he has done on that particular day. So let's say he will add his information here. Apart from that, he has these options as well, like he can tag other team members and he can use different labels, or he can have a checklist in his description. So what Kevin will do, he will just save it and cross this one. Now Bob will come. He will also add his card here and he will write 17 May Bob. And after that, he will just open his card and just like Kevin, he will enter all his information on that particular day. And after that, he will just save it and he will leave it as well. Now Lana will come. She will also add her card here with date of 17 May and her name as Lana, and she will open her card and she will also add the information just like everyone else did. Now, what is the difference between having one list where every team member is coming and adding their cards and their information in those cards, and having individual list for each and every team member? Well, the difference is obvious one. Let's suppose you have only 5 team members in one team, and for 1 month you have around about 22 working days. So you will have about 120 cards in one list. What if someone wants to check what he or she has done on 5th of May? So they will have to go through all the cards and look for 5th May with their name on it. Let's have same scenario with having individual list for each and every one. And let's say Bob wants to check that what he has done on 5th of May. He will just come to his list, and in that list he will just have to go to the 5th of May. So how easy it is to go through each and individual works when we use individual list for each and every person. And if we use single list, things get messier and it gets difficult to go through and follow each and everyone's progress. So this was all about how to add different lists and how we can use different cards to add the information about each day. So let's click on this home button again, and now let's click on templates here. And in here we have a different categories of templates here. For the moment I'm going with project management. So if I click on it, here I have all the templates which are related to project management. I can use any of these available. So I'm going with this one. So I will just click on it. So basically template is a pre-made which have all the things which are needed to use in a board. So I will just click on this use template button. So what it will do, it will ask for the name. I will write here as August 2021 because I want to use this template for the month of August. And down here it says the workspace, means for which workspace you want to use this template. I want to use this template for the design department, so I will leave it as it is. After that, I will click on create. And here it says creating board. And now we are done with using our template. This is how it will look like after we have chosen our template here. So from here, we can add another list here as well. Or if you want to add another card, you can just click here and you can add your cards here. Means you can start working just by one click. We do not have to create more list or we have to design it as well. So this was all about how to use Trello. Now let's talk about the pricing of Trello. For that purpose, go to a new tab and write Trello pricing and just hit enter. From here, click on this link which says Trello pricing. And in here, you will have three categories of different plans. You have free plan, you have business class, and you have enterprise. In free one, you will have to pay nothing. And in business class, you will have to pay $10 per user. And in enterprise, we do not have any information about the pricing scheme because we have to contact sale as we will get custom plans in enterprise. If I scroll down, these are the different features which I will get with each plan. If I scroll down further, these are the individual feature which we will get with each plan. As you can see here that we have the limited number of feature which we are getting with the free one. And if I scroll down further, these are the features which are only available in the business plan. So you can choose the one as per your liking or as per need because it all depends on the structure and the size of the company you have. If you have a small company and you have small requirements, you can go with the free one. Or if you are in between medium and large size company, you should go with business class. And if you think that this is not enough for you, you have enterprise option as well. So that's it for this video. In this video, we talked about how to sign up for Trello, and after that we talked about different features like how to create board, how to add different cards, and in those cards how we can add different information. And after that we also saw that how we can use a template in Trello. At the end we talked about the pricing scheme of Trello. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Please leave a like, and if you have something to ask, please leave a comment below. We will see you in another video. Till then, take care.